Here, many folks head to the Great Lakes to enjoy the water, maybe some beach time, maybe some rock hunting. One Upper Peninsula rock hunter used his knowledge to find something new. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer joins us now live in studio to explain. Andrew.
Justin, I heard rumors that the Lake Superior shoreline glows at night. Naturally, I had to go see that for myself, and let's just say the rumors did not disappoint. Let me show you what I mean.
The EUP is one of the most diverse beaches on the planet.
And it holds many treasures. One in particular that was discovered by Eric Rintamaki.
I discovered Yooperlites in 2017. I had no clue what I had found, and I was published in 2018 for the discovery. And 2018 is when I started Yooperlites.com, because that's when I came up with the name. I trademarked the name, and I started a website.
The discovery happened after Eric attempted a new way to hunt for the semi-precious agate gemstones.
Agates are what got me into rocks, gems, and minerals, and they're the reason that I discovered Yooperlites in the first place, because I was trying to find a way to look for agates at night that no one else was thinking of.
Looking with a black light. The nighttime excursion had him coming home with not agates, but glowing rocks, Yooperlites.
Yooperlite is a cyanite-rich and fluorescent sodalite. So it is a fluorescent stone found on the shores of Lake Superior. They were brought down by glacial activity from the Coldwell Complex in Ontario, Canada.
From being delivered by a force of nature and then displayed in showrooms, it's a whole journey for the glowing rocks.
Hi, welcome to my showroom in Brimley, Michigan. This is where I have all my Yooperlites.
Among other treasures.
So I'll turn a few lights off for you here so you can see what we're looking at. So not only Yooperlites, but lots of different fluorescent minerals from all over the world. I like trying to get people into other fluorescent minerals as well.
Eric recently pivoted his career to a full-time devotion of educating the public about Yooperlites, and even teaches people how to successfully hunt for the fluorescent rocks so that others may too enjoy the beauty in the beach. Today, we learned about Eric's discovery of the Yooperlites. In the next segment of the Yooperlite series, I will take you for a closer look about how you can hunt for the glowing rocks yourself.
I told you a couple weeks ago about Yooperlites, the little rocks that glow under black light along the shores of Lake Superior. Today, the man credited with discovering them shows us how you can find them. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer gives us a look.
This is my first one I found right there. It took us 2.5 hours to find it.
You too can discover Yooperlites. It will require patience, packing the right equipment, and knowing the forecast.
I don't mind a little bit of wind because that'll keep the bugs down. Cloudy nights are the best because they get the darkest.
The darkness makes all the difference.
I don't even start looking until, hour and a half after sunset.
Now that the sun has set, we're ready to go for our rock hunting journey. The first piece of equipment that you'll want to have on you is, of course, a UV light.
Having a light that has a little bit of a lower spectrum number, which is a 365, which is what is recommended for fluorescent sodalite hunting, with a mineral filter really ups the ability to see fluorescent sodalite on the beach.
You will also want some sort of headlamp so that you can see the rocky terrain of the beaches. With both these tools, you also want to make sure you have some sort of tracking device to find your original starting location. For example, you could use a glow stick.
I take a glow stick and I crack it and I stick it in the beach. That way, on the way back, we know where to stop.
After your markers are set, hold that UV light correctly.
You want to hold it up nice and high, eye level, and look out a good 10, 15, 20 feet in front of you, not necessarily right by your feet.
Take your time.
Go slow, like agonizingly, painfully slow. Don't even walk.
Don't walk down the beach and look for them. Stop like every 5 feet and pause and scan, walk a few more feet, scan.
These stones are so easy to miss because all the easy ones, the ones that were sitting right on top, those are gone. The easy ones are gone.
It's amazing. You can go out to a beach and it'll be completely sand. The next day you can go out to that same beach and it'll be completely rocks.
So don't get discouraged.
If you just sit there and you just stare at the ground, you'll see a little speck of orange underneath rocks. Move those rocks, it might be something like this underneath there. Like there's been a few times where I'm like, oh, a little rock, and then I go to, and then pick it up, oh, it's a big one.
There's a popular saying among rock hounds on Lake Superior especially, every day it's a new beach.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Andrew Kiekefer.
Cool story. It's part of our series of stories Andrew is doing on Yooperlites. Next time, we'll show you some of the other places folks have had success finding them and when to look. Over the last few weeks, we've told you about Yooperlites and how to find them. Today, in our final installment in this series, we'll show you where you can find the glowing rocks. They may be closer to home than you think. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer gives us a look.
Ember lights, Lake Superior glow rocks. Somebody called them a sun rock once, but yeah, sunset rock, I could hear that. I like calling them fire nuggets.
Yooperlites, as they're officially known, were named for the location of their discovery in Michigan's Upper Peninsula.
But this is the exact beach where I discovered these stones.
But since their unearthing, rock hounds have also found the glowing rocks in areas beyond the UP.
After we found a lot of them on Lake Superior, we thought, well, if the glaciers moved down into this area, why couldn't we find them here?
Over 10,000 years ago, back when the glaciers dominated the landscape, they deposited rocky treasures south into areas like the Northwoods.
We had found some older gravel pits in the area and got permission to go poke around a little bit. And we not only found fluorescent sodalite, but we also found agates, which was very unusual.
You can find Yooperlites and more rocky treasures in the Northwoods and all over the Great Lakes region.
I found them now on all 5 of the Great Lakes and 9 different states. And they can be found in Wisconsin, both on Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. I did really well down in Milwaukee.
It's a very unique area, the Midwest and the Great Lakes. As far as rock collection goes, we have a lot of wonderful specimens.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Andrew Kiekefer.